Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Thumbelina, and if you're new to the channel, I'm Peony. Today I am talking about my favourite products from Charlotte Tilbury, and I'm applying this face of makeup. So if you want to hang out with me in Thumbelina and see me apply this makeup, just keep watching. So before we get into the video, I just wanted to give you a little back information. When I went in store with Charlotte Tilbury and they sent me all the products after I was colour matched, I fell so in love with the brand and there were so many things I wanted to talk about. It was actually going to see them that gave me the inspiration for this series of videos. So this is part of my Best in Brand series where you can see reviews on my favourite products from luxury brands that I love more than one thing from. There is another one on Hourglass and there's loads of others, so make sure you check out my channel and you can see all of my reviews. And I tell you the products that are they sent me but they're nice but I wouldn't necessarily buy, and I also tell you the products that are better than anything else. I also love to tell you my top 3 favourite products if I could only have 3 from each brand. So from this brand, I would definitely go with the Airbrush Flawless Powder. This is one here. They come in 3, I think, colours. I have them in all 3. The finish of these powders is absolutely stunning, and I really think there's nothing else on the market that has a finish the same as these, so that's why I love them. The next thing that I really think is the best absolutely in its category is the Hollywood Contour Wand. This is a contour stick that you can blend in to add kind of bronzy contour tones to your face. It blends so beautifully and I love the finish, and nothing else seems to be as good as this within this category. The final thing I cannot live without is the Hollywood Flawless Filter. This one's in medium 4. You put it on underneath your foundation. I also wear it sometimes instead of foundation. It gives you that Charlotte Tilbury glow that we are all striving for. It's just an incredible product. You really have to try it yourself to see how good it is. I put it all over my whole face. I don't even go for the highlight areas. I go everywhere with it because I love it so much. So now let's get into the video and you can see me apply everything. To start, let's get in with the skincare that I love from this brand. So one of my favorite things is this. This is the clay mask from Charlotte Tilbury. The main reason I love it, it does leave your skin super smooth, but the main reason I love it is it smells incredible. It smells like jasmine. So this is one of my favourite products. This is the Overnight Glow and Bronze Mask. A lot of the fake tan category products don't show on my face at all. This one actually does, and I can use it over the top of a serum and it still shows through, and it's a really lovely natural colour that you kind of can't mess up. So if you're looking for a fake tan for the face, this is a great product. So the next product really is 100% one of my favourites from Charlotte Tilbury, and I don't think there's really anything on the market that's very similar to it. It's the Flawless Filter, Hollywood Flawless Filter. I have it in the colour 4, which is medium, and you get this kind of big doe-feet applicator, and I have gone in the past and gone crazy with this. I've literally put so much of it on my face. Ooh. And I love the effect it gives. I just use a normal foundation brush to apply this. So this is a Bobbi Brown Foundation brush. I just blend it in, and you'll see it really gives you the start of that really famous Charlotte Tilbury glow. Then I'm going to apply her foundation. This is, what is this one called? Light Wonder. Don't know if you've seen this one before. I use this again in medium, but it's number 6. The reason that I really like this foundation is that it's almost somewhere between a foundation and a tinted moisturiser. It has that kind of sheer quality to it, but it also is really glowy and really perfecting for the skin. It's super buildable, so you can add wherever you need a bit more coverage really easily. Now I'm going to use a concealer. This is her Mini Miracle Wand concealer. It has eye cream in and a concealer, which is a really cute concept. Rather like her Magic Cream, I don't find this to be one of her essential products, but because we're doing all Charlotte Tilbury, I'm showing it to you. But it's not on my list of to die for products from the brand. It's just a fun one if you really like her textures. I think Charlotte Tilbury is really great for people with drier skin because her products are very moisturising and glowy. So this is one of my favourite products from this brand. I just think it's better than anything else on the market to do this job. This is their Contour Wand. I have this in the colour Fair Medium. So given that I'm quite tanned, I can use quite a lot of this product and it blends in really nicely for me. if you are more fair, you could obviously just use it more sparingly. And one of the reasons I like this product so much is because it's not super heavy, it's not super ashy, it's more like a kind of slightly darker toned liquid bronzer, and I just find that it really brings dimension back to the face. It melts into the skin super easily, so there's no kind of tricky blending to do. You can see how easily it's just going into the skin, just pressing with the brush. This is their Pretty Youth Glow Filter Blush. This is in the colour Seduce, and this is their cheek hug brush. I love to use them together, and you literally just swipe it across like that, and that's enough product. And the brush naturally hugs your cheek, so I just press it on, and it's naturally putting that highlight there and the flush of pink onto my cheek. See how the brush is shaped like a kind of bow to hug the cheek. Now, I think it's a very Charlotte Tilbury look to have very flushed cheeks. I think that's kind of part of her look, is that very girly blush look. And this really makes it so achievable and easy. So that's kind of laid down the base. Now I'm going to set my under eye. These are her very famous powders, and I have to say I'd heard a lot of hype about them, and they are completely worth the hype. So I'm going to use all three today. So I'm going to start with the lightest one, and I'm going to set my highlight areas with it. And the thing I love about this powder is it absolutely melts into the skin. You don't see any residue of it at all. I'm also going to take the lightest one on my chin and a little bit just here. With a big fluffy brush, I'm going to set the rest of my face with the medium colour, which is a great just light powder to hold everything in place. I'm not overdoing it at all, but it's just going to hold the makeup on my face. Otherwise, I find that all too easily, it just all slips off my face. With the darkest shade, I'm just going to pick it up and take that down under my neck and a little bit on the jaw and into the hairline. I'm going to use a bronzer as well, but this is just to set those areas that I added darker colour to. This is a real fave of mine from her product line as well. This is her Film Star Bronze and Glow. This one's in medium fair. They just melt into your skin, they make your skin look really flawless, but they also give you this amazing coverage. So I'm going to use the highlight from the same palette, which is this shade here. So it's this really subtle pink colour, I just love it. And it blends really beautifully into the skin. So you can be quite heavy-handed with this highlighter and it will be quite forgiving. And it's almost like when it touches the warmth of your skin, it really kind of brings the shine. That's when the highlight comes. I'm also going to take it down the bridge of the nose. Now we're going to add that flush of colour back, which is so Charlotte Tilbury. This is my favourite of her blushes. I love this colour. This is the Cheek to Chic in Swish and Pop Blusher Ecstacy. I take my blush brush and I use the outer edge first, which is the more kind of neutral colour. And I take that and sweep that upwards across my cheek like this. Then I just hit the centre, which is the kind of pop of colour. In this case, it's like a little bit pinker, if you can see that. And I just hit the apple of my cheek and blend it out. So now you can see that's really given me that flush that's very Charlotte Tilbury, which I love. I like to add a little bit of blush up here as well, just like you've caught the sun a little bit. So these are my three favourite eyeshadow palettes from Charlotte Tilbury. They're so beautiful, I couldn't choose a favourite. Here is, on this side here, is the Dolce Vita. This one is Transformerize, and then this one is Exaggerize. In terms of kind of the difference in the palettes, you have ones that are, you know, really day to night, and ones, this is the most subtle of all of them, which weirdly, when you look at it in the palette, doesn't really tell you that. So Exaggerize is definitely the most subtle. So today I'm going to use Exaggerize because I think it's a more universal palette that you guys will be able to use day and night, and it's kind of suits more skin tones. The reason I love this palette is it's such a great palette for every day. The shadows blend really easily and you can wear it all year round and with any outfit. It's not like a strong look that's going to be very difficult to wear. It's very easy to wear, very easy to apply. This is almost like an eyeshadow palette for highlight and contour. That's the kind of equivalent I would describe it as. So guys, I have applied some mascara and some brows. I used the Sensai Volumizing Mascara and some Hourglass brow products. If you want to see them, go over to my Hourglass video, best of brand, and you can see which products they are. Now I'm going to talk you through the many lip products that I love from Charlotte Tilbury. This was actually quite hard for me to even narrow it down to some to include in the video. So I've narrowed it down to a lip treatment, so we'll apply that first. That's this one here. This is the Collagen Refresh Rose kind of, I don't know if it's a lip gloss or a lip balm. I use it as kind of both, but it works really well under lipstick to kind of plump your lips and refresh them ready for a lipstick. Also works really well on the top. So I've just put it on now to get my lips ready while we swatch these. So I've narrowed it down to 5 lip pencils I love. They're Love Trap, this one's Love Trap, Bond Girl, Super Size Me, Pillow Talk, and then Venus on the end. I'm going to swatch them so that you can see what they look like across the back of my hand. So there's the 5 colours. So we're starting with Love Trap is Bond Girl. That one there is Bond Girl. Then the next one along is Super Size Me, which is probably one of my favourite lip pencils ever. Then the next one is Pillow Talk, which is one of the best-selling lip colours ever on Net-a-Porter, and there's a matching pencil. And then the final one is Pink Venus, which is the pinkest one. The reason that I love these lipsticks and these lip pencils is the formula is amazing of these, but also the nuances of the colours are really, really important to me. Some of them add so the last one is kind of a more mauvey tone, so that adds more of a shadow to the edge of your lips. This one is more of a plummy pink colour, so that's more kind of romantic. Then this one is literally your lip colour, but better. That's why I really love Super Size Me. Pillow Talk is a soft, feminine kind of English rose pink colour. And then Pink Venus is super girly, summery, fresh, orangey pink. So they're super, super different. Now I'm going to swatch my favourite lipsticks alongside them. So I've got 5 lip colours as well. So these are my favourite 5 lip colours from Charlotte Tilbury as well. Sorry, this isn't the most neat swatching I've done in my entire life, but there you go. But you can see that Bond Girl is a much plummier pink colour than the others. Then when you get to Pillow Talk, you can see that that's a super universal colour. That's why it's the best-selling lipstick from this brand, because it just is really, really universal and it suits everyone. Then you get to Bitch Perfect. Bitch Perfect is like a kind of more chalky, pinky colour, really, really pretty with a more kind of pink tone to it. Whereas when you get along to Penelope Pink is more kind of orange pink based. Finally, Live It Up. Live It Up looks really pink when I swatch it, but this is actually the colour I wore on my wedding day, and it's not super, super pink when it's on the lip. I'm going to use Pillow Talk because I want to show you it because it's such a universal colour and I feel like it's very, very popular and you should see why. So with Pillow Talk, the pencil, we're just going to outline the lips. The reason I like the lip pencils from this brand so much is because they're really easy to apply. They're not too creamy that they look like lipstick, and they're not so waxy that it's like impossible to apply them. The lipstick, none of them are so matte that it's uncomfortable to wear them. So easy to wear, so easy to apply. I just love that pink colour. I think it's really, really universal. If you're not sure of any lipsticks you can buy online, this is the brand that I've bought colours online from. Cult Beauty swatches them really well because you can see them on different skin tones, so you can kind of work out how it's going to look on your skin tone. I originally chose all of these lip colours without seeing them on my lips. I could just tell from the palette spectrum that I love them. So if you've got a similar skin tone to me, definitely check out these colours because I think they'll really work for you. I hope you've enjoyed seeing me apply this full face of Charlotte Tilbury makeup. It's definitely how I think of her signature look. Very glowy, flushed in the cheek, a little slight shimmer to the eye, and a really perfect pinky lip. I'd love for you to leave me a comment below and let me know what you thought. Have you tried any of these products? Do you like them too? I'm just such a big fan of this brand that when I had my in-store appointment, I knew once they sent me all the products I wanted to film this because it really lived up to the hype for me, and that doesn't happen very often, so really, really hope you like it. And don't forget to check out my channel. There is a whole series of these best of brand videos, so you can check out my reviews of other luxury makeup and skincare brands over there. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell so that you get notified when I do a new video, which is normally once a week, and it's beauty, food, fashion, all kinds of fun. I have linked all of the products in the description box below, so if you're interested in anything and this dress, etc., it's all in that description box below. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you again here soon, and in the meantime, have a great week. Bye!